Hello, it is the week 4 edition of the Monster Pod here on thelines.com. Joined by Connor Allen, 4 for 4 of Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. This is 7.5 in favor of the Jets at home. 39.5 is our total. Oh boy, I bet the Broncos last week. That one. And now they're getting 7.5 in a 39.5 total. Oh boy. Traditional thinking in years past would be this is an auto bet. I don't know what to do here. What are you doing with it, Steven?
Teasing it, taking the Jets down to 1.5 here. I know Bo Nix looked better last week. I also know against two, respected defenses, he looked like a third string quarterback the first couple weeks of the year. So I'm not afraid of Bo Nix pulling an upset here. I love that the Jets are coming off having to play 3 games in 10 days, and now they get 10 days off to regroup, rest, have a better game, fully fledged game plan here. I think you get the best effort from the Jets here with all that rest after, a fairly easy schedule of the Niners game, but it was a lot of games packed into a small, schedule and calendar. So I'm pretty comfortable that the Jets win this game, and I think it's one of my favorite teaser legs of the week for sure.
Connor, we saw the Jets offense start to look a little bit more smooth. Looked like they were getting things a little bit together. And that's not, I guess, shocking when you consider Aaron Rodgers had not really played real games with this team. And so it maybe took a little bit to get going there. So I actually did kind of like what I saw from the Jets from an offensive perspective with all that, but we are asking for them to win this game by 8 or more points. And honestly, this 7.5 is juiced at a couple of books out there. So we might be headed to 8 somewhere along the way anyway, with the way that this is right now. It really comes down to, I don't know if we think the Broncos pull the outright upset. It's like, just can they keep it close or not?
Yeah, I like Steven's teaser angle. I think that's probably my favorite look, to be honest, because I don't know if I want to lay the 7.5 here, but I do think that there's like significant matchup advantages for the Jets on both sides here. Offensively for the Jets, we saw them play way better. And again, like you mentioned, like he's coming back from an injury. He's kind of getting back in the role of things. And I still think that there's upside for him to connect more with Garrett Wilson. I think that that's like still kind of a work in progress there. And when that's clicking in short distances in the red zone, like this offense, I think is going to look really good. And then defensively, week 1, they got absolutely steamrolled up the middle, which led to a lot of passing attempts that were like successful because I think that they tried to stop the run and it just didn't work. And then when they were, it was like passing all over them. That's just not going to be the case here against a Denver team that can't run the ball with Javonte Williams, can't run the ball with Jaleel McLaughlin. They brought in Tyler Beatty or Bidet. I don't know how you pronounce it. Bidet. I think it's literally super strange. And it's so anyways, that guy, Tyler, we'll call him Tyler. He carried out the entire fourth quarter. Javonte Williams fumbled, saw like 1 carry after, and then didn't touch the rest of the field the rest of the game. I played his under at like 32. It's sitting at 28. I think that's still kind of fine. I mean, I don't think he's cleared 25 yards in a single game so far. So it's one of those looks where I'm kind of interested in the under there. And then on the outside, like Courtland Sutton, Josh Reynolds against DJ Reed and Sauce, like it's just a terrible matchup. Like it's just not happening. So I like a lot of unders in this game as well.
Yeah, I played Garrett Wilson unders. He's going to get the Patrick Surtain treatment in this one. And I'm sure you guys have seen what Surtain has done to every receiver so far this year. He's allowed 63 receiving yards total, and he is shadowing number 1 receivers pretty much every week at this point. And I'm going to assume that he's going to do the same in this one. So it's kind of a Garrett Wilson under / like whoever you want to go with over, whether you think it's Mike Williams and or Alan Lazard or whatever, or something like that. I think that those are something that you kind of want to
another Conklin game
to look at. I mean,
Maybe.
Did you see what he did to Mike Evans last week? I mean, like he friggin' ate Mike Evans lunch last week. I mean, like it was ridiculous how good he was against Mike Evans last week. And so I know Garrett Wilson is better than Mike Evans at this point in their career, but I think Surtain's going to slow him down a little bit. So I went that angle here in this one. Guys, as always, everything we do absolutely free. So please hit that subscribe button. Do appreciate you hanging out. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comment section what game stood out to you. What did we miss? What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? Let's be frank. You're only going to put what you disagree with in there. That's fine. Just tell us what you disagree with and like tell us that we're idiots and all that. We'll go in. We'll read them for sure. Don't think Steven doesn't go back in the comments because we made a clean sweep on Thursday night when everyone was calling us idiots, and Steven went in there and did a little poking of the bear. So, like, it's just a little poking of the bear. Just a little poking of the bear in that. Of course, if you have not already, go in, check out all the great work Connor and company are doing over at 4 for 4. It is literally not only sports betting, but great fantasy stuff, DFS stuff, and great projection systems that you're going to want to use in your process. So be sure and put that to play over there for Connor. For Steven, I'm Matt. Good luck on all your week 4 bets.